Since the beginning of this course, we have seen discrimination from many points of view. Racial discrimination and gender discrimination are some of the types of discrimination that the United States is suffering. We all know that this is not something that will stop from one day to the other, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to fight for it. There had been a lot of important figures in US history that fight against discrimination. You probably know some of them. They were Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, just to mention some. Both of them fight against racial discrimination and they had a great impact on society. As we know, nowadays, people don't let their dreams die. They continue the job of Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and they spread their opinions about this matter. After the pandemic, there had been a lot of marches, such as Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ+, to promote a life where people won't be judged because of being who they are. The United States has to improve the situation for all the people, and they had created different laws and acts that fight against discrimination. An example is the Civil Rights Act that was signed in 1964, which prohibits discrimination in public places. Also, the United States signed the International Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Racial Discrimination in 1996. But even with that, this didn't stop. The thing is that I think that to stop discrimination, all of us have to put our grain of sand. This won't stop just because one person says this will stop when the community fights together against discrimination. We don't have to forget what our ancestors did to let us live free. On the contrary, we have to fight every day so our children and grandchildren and all the generations to come will live without the discrimination we are living through now.